Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
What's
Um,
up? Or how's it going?
not a whole lot. Just kind of lounging around the house in between coaching calls and stuff today.
Nice.
So, yep.
What do you mean coaching calls? Are you coaching some guys?
Yeah, I started I've been trying to help people, that have questions in the GCR server and stuff, the season 4 guys, and I'll help them
Yeah,
like with dribbling or, starting from the ground up. So,
very
yep.
nice. That's awesome. Glad to
Yeah.
see you help out. I remember I saw you made a post, I think it was week 1, and actually Dreamy reached out to me
Yeah.
about potentially getting you on as a coach, and I love to see it.
Yeah, I
That's
wanted to reach out to
what I like to
Dreamy,
do.
and I know like this is only supposed to be a 30-minute session, but I'll just be real quick. I just wanted to reach out to Dreamy because I understand that I am obviously here to be coached as well, so I didn't want there to be I didn't want to be stealing people or like there to be a conflict there or any kind of issues. So I just wanted to be like, hey, this is what
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
doing. I'm a higher ranked player in this server, so like I wanted to just kind of help out and see if I can do my own part and stuff. So,
No, by
so
all
yeah.
means, and yeah, trust me, I see it that way. No problems. No problems, no problems. I would love to see what you can do, um, with helping guys out and whatnot. And
Sure.
frankly, I don't take it the wrong way. I mean, that's part of the community. I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, awesome. I will just say, just for transparency, I do have every one of my sessions I upload to an unlisted GCR playlist on YouTube. So I've got like my pre-training video, the icebreaker tournament that we did, and then all the sessions I've done so far. And then I uploaded a
Very
video last
nice.
night of some in-house games. I know some. I've linked it to some
Yeah,
guys in here, so that way they can kind of have some resources and stuff like that.
sweet.
So
That's
yeah.
super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, I would love, maybe I can't say anything quite as yet.
Hmm.
But if things go well and I see you helping out and it does come a time when we might think about expanding the team and whatnot, then I'll make sure to keep an eye out.
Okay, awesome. As
Yeah.
for this session, would you mind if I included my teammate in on this one? Because
Yeah, by all means, go for
okay,
it.
I'm gonna add him to the call then right away. It'll be Demon here.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I am I'll kick up a recording. I literally just moved into the college dorm,
Ah,
so I
gotcha.
I'm like the setup's a little out of sorts, but I won't have a webcam for this. I'll just be able to record my screen.
Okay.
I might actually be able to grab. I might still be able to do a pen overlay. Hold up. I might be able to get that going.
Okay.
We'll get things started. What's up, Demon? Welcome, welcome.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
All right.
True. Same here.
All right. So I gave you the replay, but I guess I can post it in the group chat here as well.
Oh wait, I had Demon on mute.
Oh,
Shit.
oops.
And you
You
back?
had me muted, bro? Oh, yeah.
And when we were in a coaching call one time, I think you left your mic unmuted, so I wanted I want to mute it for the recording. Sorry about that.
Interesting.
What's up, man? What's up?
Not much. Just coming to chill with you guys.
Welcome, welcome. Well, pleasure. It's a pleasure. Always happy to have you on. Avatar won the tourney to kick it off, and frankly,
Yeah,
honestly,
we.
you've
He
been
was my
giving
twos
crazy value
partner.
in the server.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's been
you're
he's my twos partner through this, so he's also the MVP for the week as well. So that's why I also wanted to kind of bring him in here because we're partners for the program as well. So
Hey, 2 for 1. Well, hey, here's what we'll do then. Maybe we can turn this into a little bit of a um extended session.
Sure.
Luckily, I don't have anywhere to be until 2 p.m. So
okay,
we have 55 minutes here. I'm happy to give you guys as much time as you like.
okay, awesome.
You guys
Sounds fun
game to
to me.
go through the full hour?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down.
Let's do it.
I'm good all day, bro.
Nice, nice.
I
I
finished up
like it.
hunting early.
Nice.
We had a good day, so
You went hunting?
yeah.
Very nice. My family's very into pheasant hunting. My family's from South Dakota. I am not at all, but
For sure.
but awesome. What do you guys hunt?
We just went for ducks today.
Nice. Very
Ducks
nice.
and geese, but there was no geese today.
That's
But
all right.
yeah, it's all good. We got 4 today.
Very nice. Rocket League and duck hunting. You caught 4? Congrats. Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
How long were you out?
2 hours, 3 hours, but I wasn't the one shooting today. It was the youth
Yeah.
hunt. So it was my cousin and my brother.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
So I
Nice.
took them out. It's their
I've
first hunts, so.
Oh,
I've
it is
only
pretty
ever
good.
shot pumpkins, but my family's very into it.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Sweet. I'll pull up. I'll get everything booted up. My setup's a little out of sorts, so bear with me. I'll drag and drop this replay. Is this one that you just sent in the group chat? Is that the same one you DM'd earlier?
Correct.
Avatar?
Yep.
All right. Hype. I'll get that booted up. We'll do a replay analysis today. I'm excited. I remember watching your stream. It was
Oh, during the tournament.
last Sunday.
Yep.
And there were tons of stuff I wanted to talk about, but I didn't want to jump in without without consent. So today I'm excited. Unasked for, that is. But I'll get a screen share started and we can get this going. I'm excited to review your guys' gameplay. Truthfully, I really, really do enjoy checking out a little bit higher level gameplay just because I think there's more fun stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And we'll have fun today. What do you guys think? Do you have any questions before we hop in? Normally I just do, replay analysis and everything, but
I noticed that I tend to overcommit a lot with Avatar. Like maybe I'm putting too much trust in it, so I push far up.
Okay.
I think that's one of my bigger problems, is that I just put myself out of a play.
Got you.
I found that to be the case too before I joined the GCR.
Whoa, hold up.
I think we're getting.
We're good.
What's up?
I just had to mute the stream because I was getting double voices.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yep, there we go. No, it's good now. I had to mute as well. So I actually found that to be the case as well with my teammates previously. Basically, a lot of people, I think, tend to trust me perhaps a little too much sometimes. I'm not perfect either, so sometimes I do mess up or whatever. So,
yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I found that to be the case too before I joined the GCR. A lot of my teammates would say the same thing. But as for me, I would say that I think there are times, especially on defense, I noticed that it's hard to say when I expect Demon to be able to make a challenge as he's dropping back versus me coming out of net or coming to challenge, before he comes back. I find there's I think times I'd like to focus on maybe when we're on defense and either challenging on defense or pushing out, making a transition from defense to offense. I think sometimes there's, I don't know, maybe either some miscommunication or some overlap, like he said. Sometimes maybe we trust each other too much or something like that. So I'd like to mainly focus on when we're in net, those kind of scenarios.
Gotcha. Okay. So communicating on the goal line, high pressure situations, really just how to coordinate effectively. Is that kind of what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. We could definitely get into that.
Just so you know, I think the replay he's given you, I did change my bindings, so.
You did? That's right. Well then, hey, we'll talk principles. I mean, my goal with this call then will be to get you guys two on the exact same page, and whether or not execution is there. I mean, of course, that's Rocket League, but if we can get you guys thinking on the same wavelength, I think that'll be huge for your doubles, for your twos games.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. I'll get everything started. You guys cool if I record this?
Yeah, go for it.
For sure.
We can get it up to the membership site. Sweet. Do you know when this game is from? I'm looking here and I just don't.
15th.
Don't see anything. 15th. Boom. Good shout. Yep. I'm excited. This will be fun to review. So, this is a private game, correct? What's the context?
I think this is a casual twos match.
Gotcha.
Played. I don't think this is a private match.
All right. Fair game. And is this a good game to review? I know sometimes casual is a little wonky.
I think I'm over 2,000 MMR, so it's not a low ranked game or anything like that. I'd say I felt that it was a decent game. I was looking at this myself earlier. So I felt like it was good to kind of go over.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Happy to go over it then. We'll hop in then, and I guess my intent, what we'll do is we'll watch from your perspective first, Avatar.
Okay.
And if there's ever a point where I think it makes sense, top over to, is it cool if I call you Demon? You go by Demon?
Yep.
Sweet. I'll hop over to Demons if need be, and then we'll flip-flop and we'll watch the full game back from Demon's POV. That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
Let's do it. Yeah, I think there were definitely some stuff I'm excited to check out because when we were in the icebreaker tourney, there were a few habits that I saw coming up in your play Avatar,
Hmm.
and from you as well, Demon, that I think will be really really good to go over. Yeah, so this is just unfortunate, a little bit
I
of a
got
mechanical
Goomba stomped.
failure.
Yeah, I'm not good with the ball going towards the net on the wall there yet.
Yeah, so this is what 1v1 trains really well, is actually just recording some 1v1. Here, what you want to do, and I totally get why this is awkward. Going up the wall here is totally fine. What you want to do is you want to jump down here and you just want to land goal side. And really what you want to do is you want for, in this case, Zero to come up and challenge. You want to kind of let this ball go here, and instead of trying to cut it, I would actually try to take this center. I would take this like right here and just be behind it the whole time. You jump, get a 50, Zero will challenge, and then you and Avatar will break out on a 2v1. That's what happens most of the time there, as long as you can position well for a 50. So this cut, it's a little overzealous unless you have a really, really good drift control. The 50 is probably the better play there.
Do you mind if I add to that real quick?
Sure.
I think instead of jumping there, would it make more sense to just drive down the wall, perhaps, in that scenario? I think you'd probably position more with the circle on the, if that might help, I guess.
You definitely can, but the thing about driving down is you have to hit the brakes here, and then you have to do like a little awkward roll. I like jumping down because it
Yeah.
gives me a because it and immediately lands me on the ground, and when you jump, it baits this guy in a little bit more because he thinks you're out of the play, but really you're just setting up for a 50. I like the jump a little bit more, but
That makes sense.
the principle is what matters a little more because based on how high the ball is, sometimes you'll need to jump, sometimes you won't,
Yeah.
and whatnot. We'll hop back over to your perspective, Avatar. So I mean that I'm not really gonna count that goal though. That's just like, and it just happens. Let's move up here. Let's break this down. So here, this is a really, really tiny thing, Avatar,
Mhm.
but here I don't want you flipping. This flip is a useless flip, and if you didn't flip, you could have demoed Zero here. You could have demoed Zero.
Okay.
It's super tiny thing, but when I started playing more with Ranny and Illusion recently, uh, th- watching their gameplay has showed me how important not flipping is when you don't have to be somewhere quicker. Because what you do is you flip back, you get back here too early, and now you're look at your stop go, stop go, stop go, and then you have to use 40 boost to get up to this ball. You see how you had to slow down a little bit there?
Yes.
So just a little efficiency thing that might have actually created a demo and a better rotation on your hand, but super, super tiny. What I'd suggest doing there, you have 100 boost, just drive along these boost pads and collect them,
Right.
and use your boost along the way. A little tip for playing faster and maintaining more momentum. Let's talk about this play though. This ball's going to go up. Here, what you want to do with this ball all day, and I think this is what you were going for, is you want to place this middle of the field. You actually
Yep.
don't want to hit this forward.
Okay. Yeah, I was planning on just going for a shot. I actually, most of the time, I think it's just execution there. I feel pretty confident in just pretty much hitting that top of the net. Just bad execution, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I wouldn't even. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I want you going for a shot here. If you shoot it, Snowf gets an easy save.
Yeah, definitely.
I think best case is place it somewhere in this box. That's super awkward for Snuff or Snowf, and Demon's gonna get a nice close shot set up. That'll probably be first too.
Right. Actually,
Little
what
tip.
Rainey told me too is like maybe try to catch it with your wheels and follow it
Oh,
sometimes.
absolutely. Mid-air air dribble type thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what I would have tried initially, and if it failed, I would have just dropped it and let it go instead and take Demon.
Right.
That'd kind of be my mentality. We're gonna get a nice pre-flip there. But yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. The main key is you just don't want to hit that ball downfield because you guys had a 2v1 and you don't want to give them possession back.
Right.
Right here.
Yeah.
That was the key. That was the key. You don't want to hit that downfield. And that sounds counterintuitive, but I think you understand why.
Yeah. I guess following along that logic then, I'm afraid to hit it midfield in case Snowf tries to get a bounce shot back, or like if my teammate's not ready, like in case they go for a bounce shot or something like that.
I suppose I can kind of understand what you're saying, but in this situation, you guys are so dominant. After this ball goes here, like Snowf is scared. Like
Yeah.
it's a 2v1 right now. If he's challenging here, it's a yellow challenge. And you would know.
Yeah.
When you go up here, he's clearly turning back. So I would I would absolutely place
Yeah, I
this
see what you're
center.
saying. Yep, if it's in the center. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. And you don't have to hit it weak. You could spike it off the ceiling. That would make it even harder for Snowf to read. But it's a really easy read for Demon. That's the difference
Right.
with you guys moving upfield. Let's break down this situation. Does that seem fair though?
Yes, absolutely. I think incorporating the ceiling actually is interesting. I never even thought of that. I try to do that sometimes on offense, like for shooting, but like I never thought to do that in the midfield before. Never even crossed my mind. So that's cool.
Right. I think that would be big. And if you watch from,
like, yeah, if it was center right now, it would just be an easy drop for him.
right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. And they're actually making a mistake. They should not have bopped that ball forward either.
Yeah, I actually, in that's one of the scenarios too, if you want to, yeah, from my perspective, before I drop back, I think I'm expecting Demon to be like left, like along the side with the ball, I guess. So
when this comes here,
after I clear it, yeah, I'm kind of expecting a follow-up on the left side. So like, I'm not sure if like, okay, can I go? Is he gonna go? I'm just kind
here?
of, yeah, I'm kind of I'm kind of questioning it. Like at this point, like, okay, where's my teammate?
Here,
is he going? Is like, should I be able to turn or should I just drop back? You know what I mean?
here, what I would do almost all the time is Avatar. I would rotate this way, and
Okay.
I would say Demon goes for ball. And only reason is because Demon has a little bit more space here, and if the ball is placed, so there are a few there are two threats here, really. The one threat is if the threat is not a shot on net. If the shot is on net, you guys can both get this high up easily. The threat is either that they drop the ball down here and try to shoot on you, and the Zero or whatever his name is, the other guy, flanks up. Or the other threat I'm seeing is if Zero places this ball way up here and tries to knock it down, you know?
Right.
For a double. And so the reason that it's better for you to go back and for Demon to go up is because Demon can cover the ball that's way up here, whereas you might be a little late to it. You might be a little late to it. So I would say you go here, Avatar, Demon goes back, and Demon is he is the read option. He's either covering here or going up the wall based on, you know,
Based on
what they go for. That's how you defend this the best way, but it's really awkward. So I get why both of you kind of just go to the middle ground and kind of try to cover as much as you
like,
can.
Okay, what are they gonna do? Yeah.
Right. And that's actually what I think he goes for, but a better play would either be to hit it here or hit it way out. You guys are covering the center option really well. So this is exactly what you should do. Yeah. Good try on the challenge there. I like that a lot. You're gonna hit this ball out. That's a good hit. You unfortunately just get dunked. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything coachable here other than this guy is out to the left and you haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So like here I'm flicking my camera to the left. I'm toggling ball cam on off probably for a second here. That would open up your field of view to see if somebody's coming or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just cut ball cam off too long. That's it. By and large, you guys played that play well though. Like your defense was not bad. I know I saw you guys stack, but it kind of happens in situations like that. As long as you can have very clear comms of who's going and who's not going, you'll be all right. Here I actually don't like this hit across. This is something that I've been incorporating a lot in my gameplay recently. I know it's tempting to hit this ball across, but what I think is the better play, even if you're gonna call off Demon with boost here.
Yeah.
Something I've been doing a lot is like reverse cuts on the wall. So come around this ball.
Yeah.
And then cut it back this way. Reason being is because boom, right here. Snowf is coming across here, and if you hit this ball with power to clear it that way, he's going to be able to turn back. Whereas if you just drop this ball down soft in this area, he can't challenge you. So
Ooh, okay. I like that.
I would cut back there, or worst comes to worst, you jump out and you have to. The problem is this ball is too high to hit it right now and not generate power. So like you could go for an air dribble here, but a single like something I've changed about my gameplay is I almost never go for single touches off backboard these days. I almost never go for backboard clears, unless you can send it to a teammate, because the guy waiting center almost always takes it.
Yeah, he's on the ground. He is, yeah.
Yeah. Even when you get a crazy good bounce in your favor, like he's still there. That's kind of a funny play.
Yep. Totally misread that.
Oh, I don't care about that. That happens. Does the backboard play make sense though? How we could play this instead?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, definitely.
Demon, that makes sense to you too?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Cause yeah, see, I always have the problem of I get scored on pretty much every time I try to clear it off the backboard.
Yeah, it's just against good players who are waiting and respect it. It only works against players who are too far pushed up. It's like it's like the same thing with like the way you counter somebody playing dedicated goalie is you use the space in front, right? Right? You set up a dribble, you set up a carry, or you set up something so that way you can create some misdirection. And the way you beat somebody waiting midfield while you're on the backboard is just controlling. If you shoot into the only way a dedicated goalie works is if you shoot into them, and the only way a dedicated midfield guarder works is if you do a hard clear off backboard. It's the same premise though. Don't worry about the mechanical stuff that happens here. Wow, that's actually a very good hit. I would not go for this, but this worked out very well for you. So respect them. Here, we're gonna take this ball out. Here, I would like to see you guys go for a little bit of a. This is tricky. After you rotate out here, number 1, Avatar, you should take their corner.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think I was going to. I was worried that he was gonna push that into the corner. I didn't want to cross him or be stuck in the play too long. Was my worry, depending on where he wanted to bring the ball.
Right. Right.
So that's why I flipped early across him, because I didn't want to be stuck like just driving in front of him. That was my biggest worry there.
That's fair. That's fair. Either or works. I think the play here. Yeah.
Like I totally have momentum. I could just steal it and just still get out of the play.
I think play here.
Because yeah, now that he has
take ball back.
Yeah, I think because now that I didn't take the boost, now he wants to take it. Now he's on the wrong side of the ball.
Yeah, I would honestly just like best play here is honestly Avatar take. This is gonna sound silly, but Avatar, you take ball back with you,
right?
But that's totally reliant on Demon. You got to calm that you have no boost here. The best play if you can't do that is just jump, hit this ball against the wall like you did, and go for 50 right here, which is exactly what you did. You just flipped. You shouldn't have flipped. So your play was also fine. Yeah, you jump here, you wait, don't flip through this ball. Because just the general rule is the person who wins in the corner is the one who saves their flip longer. So when you have to cover the height here, I get why you have to cover the height, but the flip is bad because the flip puts you forward and there's no follow-up forward. Like this part of the field is not going to be an outcome of this 50. The ways this 50 could go are, well, if you play this right, the 50 should never go this way. What should happen is the 50 should either die or it should go this way. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, I just save.
So right here, is it okay to get that bump or should I just rotate it out as well?
That bump is phenomenal. That bump's really good. Yeah, it almost creates a goal. That bump is really good. Yeah, that bump there, and then
they went for a demo at the same time as you got the bump, so now we've got a lot of space, I guess.
It's a 5D chess right here. Bump. What I would then do after this play is just it's important that you get this ball. You want to speed flip into this ball, hit it to the corner or side boost, and then make a play and create.
I guess they just probably didn't know if Avatar was going for it. I think.
Yeah, it's hard to know, but here I would just take authority because the fact of the matter is, even if Avatar wants to go here, you know that you and him are in a boost race, right? You and their blue guy that's out to the corner of my screen are in a boost race right now, or in a ball race. So it doesn't matter. Even if he wants to go, you're closer. So you should just go.
Yeah, and you're ahead of me. I can see you. So, like, I will know if you're going.
I would absolutely just play fast there.
Just play fast.
Oh, you're on Demon's perspective, by the way. I don't know if they... Yeah.
Whoopsies. I'll go back to you, Avatar. Good catch. Yeah. That's what I would do there. A lot of small ball and twos, so a lot of what I'm going to be coaching on is kind of what I would do with the ball, and or what I see done with the ball in these awkward situations. It's a beautiful save.
I was like, no.
Little bonk.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tip that ball. Just pick up his side boost. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you pick up his side boost here, you need boost. Tensa can follow this up if he wants, and you just being there is forcing Snowf away. So
Right.
you just need to linger under this ball, linger, then grab side boost, and then Snowf is screwed. But when you go up, it enables Snowf to go grab this boost and then stop you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mind games right there. But
unnecessary touch.
a lot of so this is where this is why I recommend, like, if you want to get really high level in twos, you need to get pretty high level in ones. Because you need to be able to recognize one-on-one situations and see patterns. Like, this is like, I was just in some GC2 1v1 games, and so like this is my brain is just thinking like, boom, Snowf is there, I'm 0 boost, this is a boost race. That's all I'm thinking about. But I think what right there is you're thinking about, how do we create a goal here?
Yeah,
and
whereas there's no threat right now, so like I don't need to hit it whatsoever.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Bad execution again. I don't even need
I
to
wouldn't
go
even,
for that. Just catch it.
It's just not worth it. Yeah, just catch and flick. Like, even though you're low boost, you can dribble with low boost, right?
Yeah,
I've seen you do
100%.
dribble. I watched your run.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. You're better at dribble to overhaul than I am. Yeah.
Thank you. It's the workshop map I've done the most for sure.
Yeah, and that's just now it's just a matter of translating it to the game.
Yeah.
I don't mind an early challenge here. Let's keep these to a minimum, but you can do this. It's fine. It's just the outcomes aren't very positive for you guys here.
Yeah, I got like the 1% chance that happened.
The chance that you totally dust one and then totally dust two, I mean, granted you did, is awesome.
Yeah, I get it. It's a very low percentage.
Yeah. It's fair enough though. Like you can absolutely mix those in because it's a low percentage, but if everybody's playing textbook, then it'll work. Here, just no need for an early flick. Nobody's challenging.
Yeah.
Enough said. I will say your ball control is definitely very, very solid. These flips are killing me on your rotations back. I think you're nervous,
yeah,
but there really is no threat. I see why you're doing it, but it's causing a lot of, flip back. There, I don't mind it as much. I think what it's causing is a lot of situations where you're arriving too soon.
Okay.
Something I would also, yeah, I'm absolutely going to prescribe, at least for you, Avatar, some 1v1 play, because your ball control is really, really good.
I was afraid you'd say that. I know it myself too. I'm not very confident in like ones, I should say. Or I should say I'm more nervous than not confident. I'm fairly confident in myself, but I get so nervous in ones.
Right. And well, I mean, I was literally going to say exactly that. I'm like, your dribbling is impeccable here. You just didn't have to go for a flick too soon. If you would have waited, and then flicked this, you could have created some serious chaos. But it's about knowing when to leverage that threat as a weapon. Yeah. Versus when to just pull the trigger, because if you pull the trigger too soon, it actually ruins the play.
Yeah.
This one I'd just back here. Yep. Here I would be backing big time. Let Demon go for a 50. You just want to let Demon 50 here, and then stay back and clean up the 50. Yep, get that. Let's go. Good play, good play.
Yeah, I remember we calmed that pass. He's like, I got you. I'm like, all right, I got you.
I was like, that's coming. Yep, this is about to happen. Yeah. See, and that's why, so something just generally, like, if you guys want to get past GC1 into GC2, so what is this? Like, this is casual.
Yeah.
Probably GC1.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah.
You guys have to learn how to space yourself out and cover more of the field together, And so you gotta stop stacking for sure. I would say you guys stack a lot.
Yeah.
Mainly the key to kind of fix that is just give each other more space forwards and backwards. You can move up the field at the same time and move together. You absolutely want to do that. You just don't want to be on the same level. Let's see. This ball's gonna 50 up to the right. Rotate back. We're about halfway through, so usually what I like to do is stop here and say, hey, any questions on anything we've covered thus far?
I don't think so.
Avatar.
Not that I can think of. I do agree, though. I think I do tend to just pull the trigger because I know, like, oh, I can make a move at any point, so I just tend to pull the trigger way too early. Like, my decision-making, I think I just...
Yeah.
I try to progress plays too quickly, try to force plays, and I just try to... Yeah, I take myself out of the play almost sometimes, you know, a lot because of it.
Yeah. That's exactly it. If you can hold on possession a little bit longer, I'd say, and move around the field, at least on defense, a little slower. Mechanical consistency for sure. It's happened a few times this game, but
Yeah.
that's my read thus far. Don't hit that ball across. Hit that to your corner. Yeah, so we're going to teach you some ones principles. So, like, here, what I want you to do, best thing to do with this ball,
Back corner.
he's going to hit it forward. Yep,
Could have
you
just
just
left it, actually.
pump the brakes. Yep,
Yeah.
pump the brakes. Flip into it, take it to the corner. That's game plan here. You just hit the brakes for just a second.
Yep.
Allow it to roll. You're gonna pick up this boost pad that's about to be right in front of you. Boom. Speed flip here. Control the ball.
Yep.
That's what you do. And Zero has to go get side boost when you do that. So Zero might have actually been hunting you, so it might have been a little risky, but that's still best play. It's still absolutely best play. Hitting it across is bad. Because it well, luckily we end up getting a beat, but
yeah,
it was very risky.
Gives them the opportunity to cut in.
Yeah. I think you end up... Yeah. Yeah, if Snowf just took a shot, I think he had an open on you.
Yeah, because then I had to cover the mid. I was like... I had to almost hesitate there and, like, turning back.
Yeah. Just chill here. Yep. Here, soft touch, recover. Here, yeah, okay, so you had the exact right idea. Here you want to jump up, you want to hit this backwards, you want to boost to your back wall, land on the back wall, and then hit it.
Okay.
That's game plan there. That should be game plan. Ideally, you want to wait even longer before this first jump. So, let's see. This ball gets hit up, you should be waiting. You should not go up until you see Snowf or Zero go up. If they don't go up, you don't have to go up at all. Because the thing is, the ball's moving to you and away from them. So even if you jump at the same time they jump, you will guaranteed beat them.
Yeah.
Like by a good margin.
Yeah.
So mistake there was going too soon. Hopefully it doesn't result in a goal. Yeah, it does not. But it results in some awkwardness because now you're low boost. Yeah, so biggest thing, Avatar, is going to be patience and like threat control and threat management. And the main place that comes is from 1v1 play.
Okay,
and the reason
yeah, I think that was one of the scenarios, like I said, of like whether Tensa can go for another block here, like just turn back around again and go, or because now like I feel like I can't challenge here because he's still dropping back. If I get beat, it might be a goal. And
Nah.
You don't
I
think
hate
so?
to cut in, but I'd say Tensa's play was probably that was probably more or less right. Like you can try to fight twice there if you're Tensa. Like you can go back here and go for a demo, but after you miss that demo, I don't mind the flip back. You should just go.
Yeah.
Because if he flicks it over you, Tensa will have it.
Yeah,
like
he has
look how quickly he's going back.
Yeah, true.
I would just turn here and challenge.
Okay.
Turn, double jump, and start floating is what I'd do. Turn, double jump, and just start floating. Like right here.
Yeah.
Just double jump and start floating. And what you end up doing is fine. It's just a little bit late. You need to go sooner. You just need to cover the high option here. If he low 50s you, that's fine because Tensa can clean up. But
that makes sense.
Yeah. It's definitely awkward though. Definitely awkward. What you can also do here, what I generally do in these situations, I've been using a lot 1v1. This is kind of another backup plan. If you don't want to just turn and challenge, what you do here is you hit the brakes. You slam the brakes or reverse.
Yeah.
So that way this gap shrinks and then you start shadowing him. This gap is just too big. You either have to close it by driving at him or start backing up right now. And as you back up, you could threaten a backflip challenge, but turning around there is too slow. Too slow. That's all it is. What I probably would have done is I would have probably slowed down and try to go for a backflip challenge.
Yeah, like I said, that's a perfect scenario where I like hesitate on myself. I'm like, okay, yeah, that was a perfect example of that. And because I knew I was going to be too slow turning around, and I still did it.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you're seeing this stuff too. Here, after this ball goes this way, you should just be going for corner boost all day. Boost race again. Just get this boost. If you get this boost, this guy is nothing. This guy's nothing. But by going here, you allow him to get boost, and then you make this whole rest of this play impossible.
Right.
I'm noticing a lot of missed boost races, which is like a really weird coaching thing to say, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever told anybody that,
Yeah.
but it's happening a lot.
You know what's funny is I did a coaching session with somebody who was like, I think gold or plat, and I said the same thing to him. I said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but take their boost more. So
Yeah.
it's weird that you say that for me too. I guess I wouldn't have thought of that, but yeah.
Yeah. You're by and large like it. You're pretty good about it, but it is something I'm noticing. Nice shot. It's funny. I think everything in moderation. It all has its own place. And I think you're a very, very principled player. So sometimes just saying stuff like that is important. I think for me, I struggled a lot when I was like GC1 because a problem I had was I was always looking for the one touch that made sense. And I would get the ball in a situation. I was like, where do I have to hit this ball for it to be best? And I would look around the field and was like, sometimes there's nowhere to hit the ball where it's best. So what you need to do is you need to regain it, hold it, gain control, and then wait until there is an opening.
Right.
Because they'll develop over time. You just have to be able to read them. It's very much like chess. Like very good chess players, it's all about setting up and posing threats. And many threats don't pan out. But when you get caught trying to chase one single play or chase a single touch, or chase a single piece in chess, that's when things get risky.
Yeah.
So that's my analysis on your play, Avatar. I think if you could boil it down to 3 takeaways, what do you think you could take away?
I think I prioritize, like you said, making a play or making that one play that I have in my head on like focusing on just on the ball. I think if I widen my horizons and just like see what they're doing, like you said, I get rid of the ball too early a lot of times when I do have it. And I guess I prioritize the ball too much sometimes. So that'd be 2 points of like getting rid of the ball early too much and maybe not stealing their boost enough or prioritizing the boost over the ball.
Yep.
In terms of 3, I guess maybe just trying to like incorporate, like you said, the spacing for ones of like you said, the reversing and like just like you said, the flipping actually was something you pointed out. So maybe
Yep.
that would be my 3rd.
I say your main issues are one's principles.
Yeah.
Your 2v2 movement is really, really good. The only situation I didn't like was when you pushed up one time on a play from
On the left
Demon.
side, right, when he was going off the wall.
That was it.
Yep.
So by and large, your play is very, very solid. I think a few things in order to be able to get to the higher level. This is what Verge told me when I was talking to him about going from GC to going to SSL. He said, you have to be able to win one-on-one situations, and you did not convert one-on-one situations. You actually, the only times you scored were when you beat 2, and you were just trying to outspeed them like hardcore. And that is awesome if that's how you can produce goals, but that means the next step is for you to learn 1v1 play with an emphasis on saving flicks, what Ranny likes to call, what does he call it? I think he calls it like external dribbling or something. Dribbling where only focusing on the opponent. So like your dribble overhaul is better than mine, but like I'd like to think I have better 1v1 dribbling than you.
Probably,
because
yeah.
simply because I'm a little more tame. When like you could probably do more with the ball, but I'm just looking at the opponent and focusing on the simple beat, and I think that's something Randy's excellent at.
I
so you
agree.
can learn from it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was a lot of stuff I didn't even really think.
Yeah, 100%. I think you're well on your way to becoming, you're near GC2 already, but
yeah, I think I lost it. I was GC2 with Demon up until I think maybe yesterday or so. I think when we played 2s together.
I'd love to see those few small adjustments in your play. I think they'd go a very, very long way.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Cue a little bit of ones. Just as a primer, I want you playing like 2 games of ones before you hop into 2s every day. Just out of principle.
And actually,
nothing crazy.
Well,
but
we're starting module 2, right? So I'm really only allowed to play ones.
Yes, yes, you're supposed
I
to, and I would
watched the
take it.
first video in module 2 already, so I'm like, okay, here it comes.
Yeah, I would take it to heart. I think it will help you. It's helped me a lot. I'm on about 90 of 100 games of ones. I set a challenge where I said I was going to play 100 games of ones, and I'm at about 90 right now.
Wow.
And it's completely changed my. I went from C3 in ones to GC2 in ones, or I'm GC1 Div 4, but I'll be GC2 once I stop lagging.
I've actually never really given ones a considerable try. I've played maybe a few games just to get to like Champ 2, but I really never really have given it ever a good run, you know? So
Yeah,
I think that's why I'm nervous. It's just because it's uncharted territories, you could say.
it's hard. It's really, really hard. The situational reads. And something I will say is this crazy. I've talked to a bunch of different pros and they don't plan this stuff, but I asked Randy, I was like, Randy, how long do you need to play ones if you want to get to the top level? He's like, at least one season. And then I talked to Verge, and then I asked Verge, how'd you go from GC to SSL? He's like, one season, I just mained 1v1. I haven't mained 1v1 since, but one season, all I played was 1v1.
Whoa.
And Verge's SSL, I played him in 2v2s with Randy.
Yeah.
We KO'd him 3 days ago, I think.
Nice.
Him and one of his ex-pros, I think. It was a lot
Nice.
of fun, but it's huge. It's been huge for me, and I think it will be for you too.
Yeah.
Let's get back down to earth. I get so distracted. Sorry, Demon.
All right.
We'll hop into your gameplay and break this down. All right.
For sure.
We'll do a little bit of a hyphenated review because I think we did cover a few important things for you already. But we shall see. We'll pick it up right from after that first goal because I think that first goal we kind of already talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go from here. Yeah, this is just generally one of those things where this is like the only situation where I'd make a powerful touch. A powerful touch from you, Avatar, up to Demon here. A redirect, Zero's not going to be able to catch it.
Yeah.
That's the only situation where I go for powerful clears. Just try to fly through this ball and bop it forward, Avatar. That should be your game plan. Once that doesn't happen, Demon, get behind him. The second that doesn't happen, you get behind him. Don't keep looking for the pass. Don't keep looking for the pass. This is a fatal flaw of many players in 2v2. You get one try. It's the same thing with bumping or demoing. If you're rotating back, you're allowed to try to bump or demo them once, no more than once. Just as out of principle. And I find that works really, really well no matter what the situation is.
Gotcha.
Here, once again, game plan should just be go up, hit the ball down, hit it that way. Zero would be screwed here if you did that. Either one of you.
Gotcha.
This is phenomenal. Just wait. This was perfect. I would just stay a little further back. Just slam the brakes here. Just wait. A better player, this would work against you because Snowf got a reset here and you pushed up. A good player could chip this ball this. How do I draw this? At our faces, like straight at our faces. That's the best way I could describe it. But you're gonna get away with pushing up because he messes up his flip, I think. But here I would just call Avatar off and just go for this ball. After it goes up here, speed flip forward and finish it for him. Yeah, it's a really hard finish for Avatar, and it's a really easy one for you.
All right, gotcha.
This is like in that situation, I know it seems like double committing, but it's not. Like nobody's there. It's just securing the goal. You know?
Yep.
You do end up going for a shot, but yeah, just kind of weak. Here, wrap around and bop this up. You have time, so use it. You're not going to be able to squeeze it in the goal here, so here, once you realize that it's not going to work, donut back around, try again. That's what I do.
Okay.
It's these 1v that it's like a play I would use in 1v1. Like I go here, I threaten the shot. Snuff pushes up because I'm threatening the shot. He slams the brakes because he thinks a shot's gonna come. I double back because I realize Snuff's covering the shot. And then you reassess your situation and you've created space by playing that interaction optimally. It's like this like small ball is what Randy calls it. But did that make sense?
Yeah. So you want me to go for like a fake here, and then back
yeah, exactly.
Swing another shot at him.
Right here. Perfect. Zip around like that. And look, and Snowf's already pre-jumping. Isn't that funny? He's already pre-jumping. So if you faked around there, he would have flown out. You would have got a small touch, and then Zero's too far back, and you probably would have scored that ball. Or at least you would have a big opening to do so. I won't say you guaranteed would score it. Like he might get a wonder save, but things are looking up for you. I'll tell you that much. So if you don't shoot that ball in net.
Force it basically is what you're saying, and when I didn't need to.
Right. And it messes up your recovery too, if there's any more to it. Very nice play here. Very nice. Just 50. Here. This is so here when something I've just started doing is if you ever see somebody challenging here, this is like and this is how I like to explain it to high level players. Like you guys know all the basic principles, right? Like you know how to do 1v1 engagements on the ground. But like everything that you know about 1v1 play on the ground applies in the air. So like you know how we were talking about earlier, Avatar, you had that ball where you were clearing across and he was waiting. It's just like a 1v1 situation where a guy's guarding his net and you're at midfield. What do? Don't take the shot. Get closer and then try to create something, right? It's the same thing here. Instead of this being on the wall, let's imagine this play was happening on the ground and you're dribbling upfield and you know Zira is challenging you on the ground. It's you can clearly see in your vision that he's just driving in a straight line at you. What do? There are two options. What do? Somebody's driving at you rapid fire, and you know they're driving at you, and you have the ball, but it's not on top of your car. There are two options.
Low 50?
Yeah. I was going to say you can either cut or you can low 50. Those are your only two options.
Hit around him, but yeah.
But you can't cut on the wall. So what does that reduce it to? You should just 50 this every time. Don't even flip into it. Just jump, neutral jump, because then you'll get square behind Zira. Just position based off of where Zira's going. And then you can use your empty jump to get back on the ground, to get back on the wall, to do whatever. But flying forward here puts you out of the play, actually. And the 50 ends up going further out. So here I would just jump down and just try to 50 this ball.
Gotcha.
Then Avatar would probably clean it up, and you guys would get a free goal. Here, good try. I would just wait. Yeah, I don't know. I respect people. I respect squishy saves equally as I do other plays. If you're at a lower rank, you may have been conditioned to see a lot of squishy save whiffs, so I understand why you might go there. But I generally just respect them equally and just assume people are going to hit them.
Gotcha.
They're not too hard to pull off. Most players above GC can pull them off more than 50% of the time. Mm-hmm. But generally, that's just real unfortunate bounces. I will say this is good, though.
Not that, though.
Once again, well, your play was really good here. This jump, I like it a lot. You fake jump, and then I would land, and then hit the ball forward.
I think the problem, though, is I don't know if he meant to do that or not.
No, that was definitely a backflip. Like,
let's see. Yeah, it's definitely accidental. That's good. Happens to me even. Here, once again, just get behind the ball. Yep, good. That's what I want to see. Just twos. Just play it very smart, very safe. No need to fly here. Like, honestly, I don't know. I would see this ball go up. Okay, you can fly.
Maybe hit it with the wheels again.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably hit it with the wheels. I understand why he'd go up.
I think he does it half well, actually, in terms of not hitting it towards them. He tries to keep possession, but maybe just do it maybe a little bit more, like with the wheels. I think that'd be 100% then.
Yeah. What you do, that you're absolutely right. You jump up here, you hit it with like the top of your car, and then you just fall down with the ball. And if Snoof wants to challenge you, but you basically just stick to this ball. You don't want to get a hard touch on it. That's the play there. You control it, and you basically fall back down to the ground with it, just like you would off like the backboard or something of the like. I totally agree with the jump, though. The jump was absolutely right. We have to get both of you more confident in your shooting, which is once again why I say ones. But I could tell you hit the brakes here, and then you jump for this shot. Where if you had 100% confidence and you just went, you would have scored this. If you would have just gone from this moment, just bang, just hold down boost, you would have beat him and scored. But that little hesitation, you actually still beat him, but you're just so nervous that I think you go for the 50-50 instead when you totally had a shot. An Avatar gets a disgusting beat. So you guys are doing a good job maintaining pressure there, but for you specifically, I mean, Avatar, I saw it a lot from you. So both you guys, shooting consistency. You not just in like the most basic form, but I mean, the best way to practice it is for you guys is probably 1v1, but
yeah,
you know. Maybe what you guys can do is you can I wouldn't say 1v1 each other. That's not great for team building unless you're really good at you have really good
he asks me
discipline.
for it. Actually, we've been doing it mainly just like 1v1 kickoffs, like kickoffs and stuff. We've been working on.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because my kickoffs are shit.
That's all right in twos. You can get away with it. If you can intentionally lose kickoffs, you're vibing.
It was my 1v1 kickoffs though, because Avatar was like destroying me like 30 goals because I had no kickoff ability.
Oh, that's definitely something then.
But I dimmed it down to him scoring 8, and I can score on him 5 at least.
Yeah.
It's better than the 22-0 I think when we first played.
Wow, that's unreal. You guys, honestly, I'm watching both of your gameplay, and you guys are both very confident in the air. You have very good recoveries, and in theory, your dribbling is good, but in practice, your ground game is a little shaky. Your ground game and your shooting. You guys need a healthy dose of 1v1 and King Rani. You need to manifest King Rani energy.
Got it.
That's what I want to see from you guys. I'm basically trying to give you guys a bunch of little like small things to work on, but in terms of like training and drills, what I want you guys doing is practicing, well, playing 1v1, practicing shooting, practicing flicks and ground game and bounce dribbles and all that stuff extra. I don't want you guys on your aerial play is more than good enough.
Gotcha.
I'll be real. You guys are both fast aerialing properly. You're not missing aerials. You're not panicking. It's just you're dribbling. Just wait, let's see. Yep. Case in point.
Enough said.
Yeah. I mean it's kind of everybody at this rank. Oh, Snowf actually gets a nice flick.
Yeah,
and that's just a tough read. That'll come with time, but you've had 2 tough reads that have led to goals getting scored on you, Demon, so that's rough. But it comes after a failed flick, so hey. Here, just flip back. Yep, that was that boost race again. Damn, let's watch it from this perspective. I think you'll see what I mean. Avatar in this situation. After you hit this ball here, he does a good job of flipping with him, but I think if you grab this boost, he's still airborne for a little while. It would be close. Even if he grabs boost, you'll probably demo him. So yeah, going for boost is 100% key there. Nice turn back, Demon. I like this. I like not going back for your corner boost here. Getting a soft touch here, patience. Oh, that's a wacky jump.
I know.
So
how do I avoid doing that?
Yeah, can you play that back, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure.
So right here, am I good to fucking challenge that? Or should I just get out?
When this ball goes up here, what I would do is I would speed flip through this lane right here. I would speed flip through this pad, and then I would try to take this ball back to my half. Probably what I try to do. Because there's nothing you can do with 18 boost. There's nothing. You can't force a play through this. It's not going to happen. So I would just try to get this ball back in your team's possession and reset. Honestly.
Gotcha.
Like that's like my 1v1 brain talking. So maybe that wouldn't work in practice, but I think at least you flip forward and then you see what Zira does. A lot of times if you flip forward here, what they'll do is they'll just push the ball forward. You can hit the brakes and then just mosey the ball down into your corner, which is ideal.
Do you think a low 50 here would be fine?
No. Low 50 is not good. You're too low boost for low 50.
Okay.
Low 50s are phenomenal, but you have to be able to get that next touch. And even if somebody gets a poor low 50, if they have twice as much boost as you, it's going to be really tough for you. Personally, this play ends up working, but
most
I
of the
think
time
if
it's
Zero
shooting.
plays this better, he should have just dunked you here, honestly. But
Yeah.
and then what happened here? Oh, the reason the jump messed up is just because it was right on this ridge. Is right on this ridge.
Gotcha. So I just gotta wait a little longer to jump out.
It's just unfortunate that happens. The key is you need to. I think you need to hold down jump. If you just tap it, then your wheels aren't gonna. The problem is okay. Like, let's explain this from a physics. Break this one down from a fundamental standpoint. When you are traveling along this wall, you have half of your momentum going this way and half of your momentum going. I know I'm pointing down,
Like
but
out.
imagine this is straight out at our
Yeah.
face, right?
Okay.
So half going off to the left side, half going straight at our face. If you just jump a tiny amount, the problem is half of your momentum is still going to carry forward, and only half of your jump is going to translate to off the wall. The other half will translate to half of it will translate leftward. Like, so if your car is facing this way, half of your jump will translate away from the wall, and half of it will translate towards the net.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to hold down jump to be able to create enough separation because only half of your jump's potential is pushing you off the wall there. That's all it is. So a little tap ends up spinning you out, I guess. Good defense. Yeah. I like analyzing higher level gameplay because I'm not gonna spend time going over this stupid stuff. But if I see you guys mess up flicks, I'm just gonna yell at you and tell you to go train flicks because that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I know you guys can do them. It's gonna come out. Great boost race. You see, like that's exactly what you should do. And then yeah, don't even worry because Avatar like has like you have to think about this from their perspective. Like the only way that Flout or whatever this guy's name is can go is if he sees you move away from the ball. As long as you're chilling here, he can't push up, right? Like imagine you're blue here, right? You're waiting to see like this guy get totally beat, right? So if you just stay on this wall and just don't go, like this, he can never go. So this is perfect. Like this is exactly how you should play, and then just don't even panic at the end. Like you're just
back
vibing.
from his perspective. I
think-
want to see the boost steal again, if you don't mind.
The boost steal was really good. That was
Yeah.
key. So you get this ball after he hits it to the corner, take boost, and then just chill.
Yep.
Just
I
chill.
love that.
Because this guy's 20 boost, he can't do anything. So you just let him throw, and you're vibing. Yeah, you did exactly what you should do there. It's gonna hit it back. Here, come around this ball, take a wide route. No, don't even turn it there. I would chill. Here, just let it come down off the wall because any touch you get here is going to be an awkward one. You don't.
Okay.
You actually make it work pretty well. And then you try to go behind it. You want to empty jump down here. That's the key.
Empty jump. What's
So just press jump, or if you go upside down, if you're really good, you can go upside down and use your jump to propel you down.
Yeah, so this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So when I do this all the time in ones, I'm hitting the ball off the wall. I threaten an air dribble, pop down to the ground. Just like that. Threaten an air dribble, pop down to the ground, boom. Super speedy, and they don't
Gotcha.
see it coming. Yeah. I'm lagging a little bit right now, so apologies, but yeah, that's what it looks like. It's so common. Like, and if you're falling off the ceiling as well,
What are
and you
having,
don't
like,
want to go for the ball.
You having like server issues?
Oh no, just when I'm recording and doing windowed mode or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So it's just
for the
laggy.
pen. Yeah, I found that same thing.
Yeah, so it gets laggy. But that's what an empty jump is there. And so honestly, it's just like small ball. It's small ball for you guys. I'd say your communication is pretty good. You can definitely stand to trust each other a little more. But I don't think it's like bad trust, as is it more just both of you guys are often more paranoid in situations than you have to be. And the only way to get not paranoid is to play ones and just see them unfold a million times.
Yeah.
So that way you're not so scared.
I have only played once this season, and a
Really?
little bit last season. Yeah, I never really got into it. I played it a couple times and I was like, nope.
And you know what? That's totally me. But here's the good news. Since you haven't been playing ones, you're going to see so much progress in your first little bit playing. And even if your rank isn't going up, you're going to learn so much that it'll be all worth it. It'll make it all worth it.
For sure.
That's my read.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's the moral of the story.
For sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. No, it's phenomenal, and you guys did awesome in the tourney. I'm excited to see just with these minor tweaks what you guys can put together.
Definitely.
For sure, for sure. What time do we got? Did we come in on time?
We're 2:02. We're good.
Beautiful. Look at that stop time. I'll go ahead and wrap up the recording.